All right. I've been thinking about a lot in our week off, right? And I'm also glad that podcast culture has changed, where we can take weeks off and everything will be fine.
Yeah.
I was thinking about have you seen do you remember the New York City boat parties?
The New York City pool
Like,
parties?
boat, where in the Hudson where you
The boat parties.
Yeah,
and shit. Yeah. I mean, well, they
You went to them?
when they were in their prime, like during COVID, or just
Whenever. I'm not jamming you up here. Whenever.
went to
Prime.
one, but I was younger.
That's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting.
It was someone's birthday party. I got invited.
Are you still friends with them?
No. Yeah. Technically,
So,
I mean, well, not like. Yeah, I guess. No.
Okay, so you're not friends no more.
Yeah, not really.
I see why.
Why?
I always judge niggas that did that.
The whole boat party?
Always. In New York City?
Well, actually, it was wait, no. So,
In New York City, niggas getting on boats in New York City for fun. Yo, it leaves at this time, it comes back at this time. That's what niggas was doing?
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of sucks because if you go to it and then I don't know, you just in a funk or you just want to get the fuck out or you just Irish exit, you can't really just do it. You just hide somewhere or just sit in the corner and just whatever.
I would probably have jumped overboard.
I don't know about that, bro. That's too much. That's dirty ass water.
You know what? I'm glad you bring that up because that's my point. So what I said made no sense.
Okay.
I cannot believe niggas were putting on good outfits to get in dirty ass water to ride around for 3 hours. Niggas were doing themed dirty water parties. Bro, this isn't Dubai. This is not. No, this is New York City, where we walk in the street and they're just mountains of trash. And niggas thought getting in the water was fun. I'm disgusted by niggas.
It was her birthday party.
Niggas should be ashamed of themselves. Not a woman could make me do it. No.
And I was invited by the bros.
It could have been no longer my bros. It's me by myself now.
And it was casual. So we had to wear
niggas wore sweatpants to a dirt.
Nah, wearing sweatpants to a boat party, that's kind of wild because you're gonna get wet. Pause. So
I'm gonna do a lot of this episode, so please. I'm gonna do a lot of pause in this episode. Let's save them.
I seen the promos for boat parties in the past, bro, and I thought yo, that shit look popping. But this is before also, and I don't want to brag, but this is before I had my car. So listen, I travel and I troop and everything. Everyone who knows me knows I'll do whatever I have to do to get to point A, back B, and point A, whatever, or C. And the thing is, I told myself yo, I'm gonna go to this boat party. I'm gonna have to go to the west side or the east side or whatever the fuck. Get on this boat, be on this boat for at least 5-6 hours, let's just say. Yeah, you on the boat for 5-6 hours, and then it's damn, bro, I kind of want to go home. I'm kind of hungry. The food here is trash. The drinks ain't punching. Vibes is just not it. And then you just start thinking why did I even come here sometimes?
Bro, drinking alcohol in the Hudson River on a boat with people you don't know. I don't understand how, people don't see how insane that is. And then, hold on, niggas had the nerve to do all white parties on that boat. In dirty, filthy New York City water.
I never been to an all white party, but I guess I'll be
I'm Caribbean.
Okay, gotcha. Labor Day and everything.
No, I don't hang around niggas over there. You crazy? Are you insane? No. I'm not hanging with nobody from my country during Labor Day.
Okay.
There's a reason we're not free and we're a third world. Are you crazy?
Oh my God.
Are you crazy? We're in a civil war. There's a reason. You nuts? Nigga, Labor Day, I'm in the house. I'm not hanging with Caribbeans on the most dangerous. No, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. We throw that away.
But yeah, the whole boat party premise thing. Yeah, I went to it once. Invited by a friend because it was her birthday. Friend by association, I guess you could say. It was all right. Where we met, I think it was East 23rd Street, and then it went up the Hudson and shit. And it kind of just stayed somewhere because it kind of goes up and down and then stays on the east side type shit.
I don't fuck with boats
at all.
No, I don't fuck with boats.
Not even a ferry and shit.
I'm using a boat for transportation? Are you high?
Bro, I done the ferry, bro, from Soundview, the Bronx to Manhattan. bro. This is back when it was like 225, 275, or whatever. Fuck, son. I got from Soundview, Bronx, to Flatiron District, Manhattan, in like 15 minutes
I'm gonna tell you something.
before I had my car.
I'd rather walk in the apocalypse in paradise than do what you just said to do.
And shit was this pre-pandemic too, so they had a bar. Yo, it's chill.
I don't give a fuck. Pre, during, post, per, current. No.
You want to take the ferry, bro?
Bro, I'm not with the bullshit. Like, bro.
At all?
No. I realize, like.
The boat shit's kind of lit. I mean, unless you get like seasick and shit or whatever the fuck, boat sick or whatever, then that sucks. Because there was a couple people on that party shit
Talking to Mike.
on that day. Yeah. They got seasick or whatever the fuck, and it was bad because like they were drinking plus the seasickness, so they out for the count. Me, nah, I'm built different, so it's different.
Bro, even that concept of that. Why? I don't want that to be a possibility. Me being seasick?
Oh yeah.
What are we doing here?
But
Like, listen. I think when I was a kid, cruises were cheap. I think my mom used to take me on the little Caribbean $1 cruises and shit. Mm-hmm. I never fucked with them. Cool.
At all?
No, it smelled like ass.
Oh, damn.
We're in a place where fish are. No. Keep me on. Even when niggas be like, yo, let's go to Miami and rent the boat. No. Y'all go. I'll catch you niggas after.
That's one thing I do want to do over here. It's like I told.
Over here?
Yeah.
Why are you renting a boat in New York City? That is like the worst thing to do.
Why not?
Bro, New York City has everything you can imagine. Every bar, every activity in the world.
We can do the activity on the water.
Bro, there's no water here. That's not water. That's sewage. That's sewage and rats. Are you crazy? Oh my God. It's nothing but sewage.
Nah, I remember talking about
niggas are pissing in that water every day. There's homeless. Yeah, bro.
homeless people in there.
Niggas. No, there's homeless niggas in the water. That's how they're bathing there. Sorry. This is that type of episode. I don't care anymore. What are niggas on?
Yeah, bro. Like I remember, bro, back in high school, going into like after high school ish. I remember my boys was like, yo, bro, it's like we get like 10 of us. We go split it, go to like because around in the Bronx, drugs like there's boats and shit like that or whatever where the boats be at. Rent the boat, bring whatever food or bring whatever drinks. And everyone else who want to pop up. Bro, and there's a big ass boat, and we just chill.
Niggas are spending their lunch money to go sit in dirty water. Yo, niggas don't even have money in high school. Niggas, that's their last dollar. Yo. You know what you could go do over there?
What?
Sell crack. That's way better than get on that boat. Go get a brick. I don't care. Put your money together and invest in a brick.
We want to have a good time, bro. We don't want to die. Fucking
same
brick.
thing. Trust me, you're doing the same thing. That took years off your lives. God forbid. That whatever y'all did.
No, we was gonna do it.
Oh, thank God.
We never did it because, like, we were young and broke. So.
Oh my God, thank goodness. See, so I was looking out for y'all.
But I did go on like a birthday party on a boat.
Boat rides in New York City are disgusting. Stop doing that shit.
Why not?
Niggas are disgusting. And any out of towner that's coming to do that, I don't know where you're from. That's absolutely disgusting.
They love that shit.
Yeah, you niggas are morons. The water is the most dirty. The water is dirty, and I think this all sparked when I was in the city doing something, and I just seen like
the one
niggas pissing in the water, and niggas are watching them do it, and niggas like whatever. It's New York.
The one time I remember, I think I was going over Manhattan Bridge, just walking and shit. I saw people, and that shit looked like it was deep from like Brooklyn, like. Red Hook order coming up. They won the jet skis.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I don't know about all that now. Like, I'll do the big boat because at least I can stand and move and shit, whatever. Yeah. But on a jet ski, yo, that water, like you said, is disgusting as fuck. You fuck up on the jet ski. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it was come back up or whatever the fuck. I don't know the physics of a jet ski. But your ass is tumbling on that water, or you're just gonna boop, and then you got the life vest, so cool. Now you gotta fucking pull yourself up onto the jet ski. You drenched in all that radioactive water. Now you smell. Oh, nah, bro. That's one thing I wouldn't do. Jet skis and shit like that. Nah. At least in New York, I wouldn't do it. I'll do it like somewhere where like the water's clear.
That's not like. First of all, you're saying things that aren't even options. Like that's not even a thing in New York because of how disgusting things are.
The jet skis?
That's not an option in New York City.
No, people just. They got their
own. No, you want to go to the Hamptons and do it?
They got their own shit.
That's cool. That's great. But I'm talking about any water activity in Manhattan is disgusting. That is, I cannot believe niggas used to do that. Can't believe niggas used to post flyer and like, yo, boat pick up 11, be back at 1.
They still do that shit, though. Bro.
They need a RICO. The cops need to come get them. Put them with the 60. Put them niggas
How
in the
do you
same.
even shut down? How do you even shut down the boat? You gonna tell put the anchor down. Put the anchor down right now. Everyone get the fuck out.
We're gonna call somebody. Let's start this damn episode. That shit upset me so much. All right, welcome to episode 213 of the Imaginary Players podcast. And me, the one with full disclosure, aka Big John from the East Side Boys. You're now listening, always been listening to the greatest show on earth. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week, man.
Yes.
Welcome, guys. Welcome back to us. Had took a little spring break, holiday, Easter, whatever you want to call it, week off. Now we're back, and we have missed a lot. There's been a lot going on.
Happening in the world, bro.
Like these last 2 weeks, y'all have been on your shit of things. So, to my right is my phenomenal co-host producer here, Dro. Your favorite Latin is here. Say something to the people. What is it? Quinceañera, Easter? I don't know how you niggas do it.
Quinceañera, Easter.
I don't got no special name for Easter.
Easter.
Oh shit. I'm just trying to find. I'm trying to find out your culture.
Well, I mean, it's broad across for everyone. Spanish, wise or Hispanic, is Semana Santa, which is Holy Week.
That's it. That's what I meant.
But it's not.
That's what I meant. No, that's what I meant. You know what I meant. I meant the Semana. Yes.
Happy Easter, y'all.
I meant Santana, Montana. That's whatever you said.
Montana.
Whatever you said, man.
Oh my god. Oh, happy y'all. Happy to be here, y'all. Happy. Hope y'all had a good Easter. Hope y'all. I
don't give a fuck. You had a good Easter, but I'm sorry.
That's insane, bro.
I don't care. Remember, we were just talking before, obviously recording, like what niggas have to do during Easter. Like that shit's played out now. Like
it is, and I feel like we're losing the recipes. But I feel like in the end, but times is hard, bro. And to have a kid. And everything is so fucking expensive and shit, bro. I've seen videos like, millennials and shit dressing up as the Easter Bunny, or they put money on them shit and, have the kids running and chasing them and shit like that.
Wait, hold up.
That shit seemed cool, but times is kind of rough.
Hold up, pardon me. That's the thing? Putting money on the Easter Bunny and chasing it?
Yeah.
My mom never did no shit, man. Whatever.
Or you just, scattering the eggs and shit. And, go find the eggs. That bullshit. You never did that.
I mean, my dad left, but like, even if he did that, I wouldn't respect him. So I'm glad.
Oh my god.
Even as a kid, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck you on, nigga?
So, all right. So, like in hypothetical land, like Lord.
Yeah.
Like, would you dress up as the Easter Bunny for your kid?
For my son, no. My daughter, yes.
Why not for your son?
I'm raising.
That's your kid.
I'm raising a man. Sorry, I'm not raising.
That's insane.
I'm not raising. I'm raising a man. Like I'm not. We're not doing that. That was the worst thing I could possibly say.
You having fun with a nigga? Change.
First of all, okay. I know I was joking, but also like the things girls can get away with at that age that are like cute are cool. Okay. Like if my son grows up in like when he's like 16, he'll look at the picture like, what the fuck was I on?
Oh
yeah. He'll be like, what was I on? Like I'm not even on this. Like, like no, like, and that's not even with like sexual. Like any man will be like, what was I on? Yeah, like, why was I chasing my dad in a bunny costume? That's weird. That is kind of, daughter, hey, listen, I'll dance with you in the play. I'll do whatever you ask. That's cool. It is what it is. Girl, dad, cool. Boy, because your son's gonna grow up and be like, Pops, what was I on? Yeah. See, so, I mean, that's, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not gonna respect me. I'm like, yo, bro, this nigga soft. Why was he doing that? Nah, bro, like, I just get you, like, first of all, a gift for Easter is not a thing, right?
No.
I keep hearing baskets. That's out.
Well, I mean, it's just basket for eggs and shit. You give the baskets to kids and they collect the eggs.
Wait, did I not have an Easter? I never got none of that shit.
I did it once.
I never got an Easter basket. Yo, I'll call mom after this episode. See what the fuck we was doing. We wasn't that poor. I don't know what she's on. We was not struggling that bad. I do not come from poverty. Come from a tough upbringing. But I put like we could have got some like you know what I'm saying? We could have did some eggs or whatever. Uh-huh. I never did no eggs or nothing.
And another thing is motherfuckers can't even do it now because
eggs is $28. Nigga, are you crazy? Are you high?
Exactly.
High?
No more hard-boiled eggs and coloring them, whatever. Nah. Everyone doing their plastic shit or just nothing at all.
Bro, honestly.
But yeah.
Once I stopped going to church for Easter, that shit was over with.
Yeah.
It was done. And once I got old enough to make that decision, I was like, bro, it's always
I did learn, but it was, it was just...
What you gave
I
up?
fumbled like twice.
What you gave up? Oh, you thought what you gave up?
I'm not gonna say those couple things.
Oh, all right. Oh, sure. Okay. Yeah, I know you fumbled
But
a couple times.
I fumbled twice. That's
Yeah.
it, bro.
Damn. Leading the league in fumbles. Damn, nigga.
But yo, hope you had a good Easter, man. I'm just gonna be back.
This nigga's a running back. This nigga's a quarterback for the Steelers. This nigga fumbled the ball so much. Nigga kept getting sacked. Roughing the passer. This nigga, all types of penalties. Damn.
Just twice, bro.
Oh, sorry. As we on this too.
Yeah.
Hey, you bitch ass nigga that commented under the TikTok about the Yankees. Nigga, that's an old clip. Suck my dick. Yo, sometimes. Listen, I know the comment.
I can't wait.
Suck my dick.
I can't wait to come back because I know John's going to
Yeah.
tear him out.
So, like sometimes, like I'm cool with like negative comments. It's fine. It's part of the game. The internet's not a real place. Who cares? But hey,
of course.
Hey, they're doing great in America. Nigga, who cares? Suck my dick. How about that? Nigga, cook this up too, bitch. Bitch ass niggas, man. Especially when it's dudes. Like, nigga, if you don't go.
Oh my God.
If you don't play the Spotify and shut the fuck up on these, like, damn. You niggas are annoying. God, you bitch ass niggas.
Nah, yeah. It should be funny, bro.
Yeah, suck my dick.
Oh my God, it's good to be back. Yo,
oh, yeah, it is good to be back.
Happy to be back.
Lucky I don't find your ad name. I'll tell you suck my dick too, nigga. I don't care. Don't give me a week off. I'm refreshed and I'm upset. Listen, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff. We have at least, what is it, 6 o'clock? We're gonna be until midnight at this point.
Son, there's a lot that happened. A lot. But yeah, hopefully you had a good time and I'm just lost.
That nigga suck my dick. And like don't upset me right after the nigga paid his taxes. Bro,
yeah, I remember oh my God, bro.
I remember tax day being such like a good day when I was like 20. When I was like 21,
younger,
22, I was like, yeah, I'm putting my taxes up. I can put this away. I might have bread. Now, I've never dreaded a day more. Never dreaded a day more than April 15th.
Y'all voted for him, man. Let's just remember that y'all voted for him.
We still paying the price from the nigga last presidency, and then nigga back. So, yeah, tax day. I think I didn't turn on the light the whole day. I was like, man, I'm gonna pay this bill. Nigga, where this money coming from? Damn.
I'm gonna find ways to not spend any money right now. Whatever's connected, I'm disconnecting right now. Not a single bulb is being flicked.
Hell no, nigga. Send me a notice or something. I'll figure it out. But not after I'll talk to you niggas in May. April, I am shut down for business. That is it. Shut down for business. But anyway, what else we got? What else we got that means absolutely nothing? Let's start with we got the news here. At the top of the news, there's a joke here. I don't have it. I already made my Easter joke. So we're gonna go R.I.P. Pope Francis.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the Pope, so I don't want to be ignorant. Like I really don't know much. So you tell me, because you say you knew the Santa Montana, whatever you said. So I don't even.
Rest in peace, Pope Francis. He was a good one.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Why was he a good one?
I'm not, because he was for the gays. He was. Yo, come on, bro. Come on. Like, you're going to make it worse than what. He was essentially.
Last time we let you lead the Pope segment.
Oh my God, we gonna get canceled, bro.
Because I know listen, we are large supporters of LGBTQIA plus community.
Us.
But that was just funny, we won't be late. Well, nope, that's different. Can't say that yet.
Trending.
I'm gonna have to take this down.
Yo, bro. God damn it.
I'm gonna take this whole episode down. This is crazy. This is R.B. Pope Francis.
Yo, R.B. Pope Francis because he was a good one. That's it.
Okay.
He was a good one.
But I said, okay, well, I did hear he's very progressive.
He was very progressive. Out of all the popes, he was definitely up there. A lot of people did not like him. But, yo, bro, it's like being the president, but bigger. You're the pope. So you global. So,
how do we get a new pope?
So there's a whole process. I know for 3 days they kind of mourn. And then they also, from what I remember seeing in movies and shit, because I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's been a while with the whole Catholic thing. They gather all the cardinals of the world, and essentially they vote on who is the proper candidate to become pope.
Yep.
So right now, and it's wild that you could do this. You could actually bet on. Yes, I know, bro. This is insane. You can bet on
Nah,
who
man, niggas is wildin'.
who you think is gonna be the yes, bro. I swear to
niggas
God,
tripping,
there's
bro.
odds and everything like that. I didn't do it because I'm not trying to go to hell.
That is
But
crazy.
yeah, it's a whole voting system that they have that they've been doing it for years, thousands of years and stuff, and they're just waiting on to see who is gonna be the next pope. There is this one cardinal. What's his name? Because I'm not gonna lie, he look fly. And
Well, you said there's one nigga and his name is Fly?
no, he looks fly.
He looks Fly. Okay,
He
okay.
looks fly. I'm gonna find his name. Give me a second. 1 second. Just gotta do my little Googles real quick.
Also, I would like to say that we probably I should know this. So I'm acknowledging my fault here. What does the Pope control in terms of the world?
Everything, bro. But it's the
Not the underground shit. I'm talking about the things that we can read about. Not the underground secret society shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah, all that good shit. What does he do like that I can like look up and like, hey, we go to the Pope for this.
Michael, I don't know.
All right. So, niggas is doing whole.
Yo, bro, it's been so long, and I feel bad as a Catholic that I don't know.
Nigga, there's been a Pope your whole life. What do you mean so long? The Pope has always been a thing.
Because there's always been like, my parents would be like, oh, the Pope, the Papa, whatever. And then as like you grow up, it's like, okay, the Pope, and like the thing is the Pope is not like a presidency. It's not like every 4 years. They there until they, they done.
That's even worse. The nigga been here for 50 years or some shit.
No.
How long they be Pope? Well, I don't know. I don't know anything.
I don't know.
Okay, we sound worse and worse.
OD. But this one Cardinal Turkson, born in Ghana, was the. Oh my God, I'm not even gonna say this because
Say it?
I gotta say, was the bookie's favorite at one point when Francis was chosen in 2013. He would be the first black pope. Wow, yo, I'm gonna have to go and like.
Oh, he's black.
Yes, from Ghana.
I need to stop sounding like I hate myself when I.
But he fly, bro. He got that shit on. When they showed it and shit, I'll put the photo. Don't worry.
Hey,
but what exactly does Pope do, bro? I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a bad Catholic for not knowing. It's just.
Well, shout out to the Pope, man. Listen, that's all I got. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Dro gonna have to tell me when we get. I don't know if y'all can tell us. I'm not sure. Like I know he's important. That's all I got.
We sound
ignorant as hell. But I told y'all this podcast is not to sound intelligent, smart. We're here to have a good time. And my good time is not involved me knowing anything about the Pope. I'm sorry.
Fuck. Hold on.
So, yeah, my good time never involves me knowing anything about the Pope.
Quick, all right, before we just leave, he serves as a spiritual leader and guides over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide. That's the big gist of
That's the description?
Yeah.
All right, man. Yo, shout out to shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the Catholics.
What else do we have here? Any other new? I mean, okay. Really sad news. The federal government, the Department of Education, is rolling back.
Oh yeah.
And unpausing all student loan forgiveness, or I'm saying you're resuming payments on student loans. Any loan that has not been paid or is considered late would be sent into default. And if you don't know what default means, that means it can garnish your wages,
yep,
take away your tax return, Social Security, et cetera, et cetera. I don't want to stay on this too long because this is actually very sad and this is kind of really serious. If someone who went to not only I went to 4-year college, mm-hmm, and I went to grad school, mm-hmm, and so obviously you spend your life paying it off.
Of course,
I'm fortunate enough to think I was in a position where I kind of kept up enough that in our transparency, yeah, you take a break. You take a break during the pandemic because I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if he's going to get forgiven, whatever the case may be.
Like I'm going to pay that.
Yeah.
Well,
So now there are going to be a lot of people that have built great lives for themselves, mm-hmm, especially in the last 3 to 4 to 5 years, that now have to worry about possibly their paychecks getting garnished because the corrupt institution that we're in, yep, decides, hey, we're going to stop helping. And I do want to, because I'm sure this is going to be the next conversation about, the super conservative rich. The concept of you take out a loan and pay it back. I hear the concept, but let's get back to reality. People amass debts all the time that can supersede you, that can overtake you.
Of course.
That happens to everyone. That happens to countries.
Yep.
We say America is in trillions of dollars in debt. This presidency is not going to change that. We'll be in debt for the rest of time.
So long, bro.
The federal government has a history of bailing out big business when they're in debt. Citigroup, AIG, these are all billions of dollars in debt that were wiped out for the betterment of the country and the economy. I think that if people, especially within the last 5 years of pandemic, financial crisis, the economy is the worst it's ever been. If there's a time to forgive working people's student loan debt, it's now, especially when education is consistently encouraged in this country as a way to move forward. So I would say everybody get in contact with your loan provider. See if I know that the lines are going off the hook right now.
Yep.
See if there's anything they can do. If you haven't deferred, maybe take a defer. I don't know. I don't have the answers, but I'm just saying, like, whatever you can do it. Sucks. Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah, it's tough. That's it.
It's definitely tough. It's something. Of course, everyone, we all joke like, "Yo, they're gonna get it back in blood." And this,
yeah.
But yeah, it comes to a point where it's like, all right, bro, like I'm eventually have to pay this shit. Or to some, honestly, they just say, screw it. Fuck no. Like, it is what it is. I might not be able to get this, and that, third. And I came to the conclusion of accepting that. Cool. To each their own. Me, I went to trade school. I had to take a loan. I got grants and shit, thankfully. But I still have to pay a little chunk of change. It's not as big as others. I know friends who have done 4 years, the grad school in this, and third, or other colleagues have graduated recently, amazing careers, and they're just starting right now. But like hearing this is like, shit, bro. Like they're not up yet, or like obviously they're eventually will be up there in high paying salaries. But it's just something that already it's just kerosene to the fire, essentially. Everything is so tough now.
Yeah.
Hearing this, it's like, damn, bro. Now I got to worry about this because like. I get paid, and then my check, what I assume would be X amount this week, is going to be half or nothing at all. That's because crazy. It's going straight to my loans, which is like, don't punish me for trying to survive, bro. Like, I obviously went, not me, but I'm just saying in general. I went to the school, I did what I had to do, I graduated. I'm going to pay this back, but like, where? But it's sad. It is very, very sad. I know.
And like, sorry, not to cut you off, but even the point of you saying, I will pay this back. Mm-hmm. Sure. True. Great. But if something happens in life where that can't happen, this shouldn't be treated as like a criminal offense.
Oh, no, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm like, I feel like garnishing wages is like a criminal offense. Like,
it's like, it wasn't malicious, bro.
Yeah.
It's like I'm trying to better my life.
Right.
And it also, piggybacking off of that, is I know a couple students. I'm gonna have to do my Googles on this, and I feel bad for not even know. I believe it's Columbia. A couple of these institutions are already going ahead with taking away their grants or taking away their scholarships, or just deportation because of their visas. Because students come here from other countries, all over the world, trying to go for pre-med, med, or whatever they're going for. And now, because of the immigration status and just this whole loan stuff, they're getting basically kicked out of the school and kicked out of the institution, which is sad because, like, not everyone has that opportunity to come full scholarship or whatever. Try to do their best, and now it's essentially being taken away. And it's so much youth that are inspired throughout the years because a doctor helped them in their homeland country, and that made them want to become a doctor themselves or a lawyer or whatever. So it's tough, man. And like I ain't finished college. Obviously I want to go back and finish, but I did trade school. It's obviously I'm not saying that's on the same spectrum.
Okay.
It's
Any school
but
is school, and it costs.
but it's tough, and to be put in that position is honestly, as a country, it's sad, federally, or it's tough. It's so much going on, and this is the last thing American citizens or just citizens need
Yeah.
to take on.
This does not stimulate the economy. This makes no sense. As an economist, I'm not saying I'm an economist.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody with a basic economic knowledge is taking money out of consumers' hands hurts the economy. I don't know why this is like. I don't know what this administration. I don't know who's reading what, but obviously, big businesses own the loan. The loan servicing companies. That is who you're putting this money back into. Here, you cool, but the economy thrives when working people have money in their pocket. I don't know in what world do you think that this is going to help the economy. This is going to
Make it worse
the
because
whatever rating the Republicans think they're going to get. This is going to dump it in the toilet.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say. It's not like I ever gave this administration a chance, but this will sink this administration.
Yeah. 100%.
We talked about if the economy stays the way it is, there's no shot the Republicans have of winning the next election. I'm telling you this right now. If this is what's going to happen, hundreds of millions of people, credit scores dropping 100 points, losing their wages. If you think that this is going to help the economy, you are a moron. This is going to affect the homeowner. This is going to affect the home buyers market, credit card markets, car buying markets. I don't like it. This doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes absolutely no sense. So I just want to, we don't want to acknowledge that and say prayers and thoughts to everyone going through something at this time. So, yeah. All right. Anything lighter here? Jesus. We could go to shout outs because the news is consistently sad. And we're 30 minutes in. I want to shout out Paige Buchers. We missed this last week because we were off, but number one pick in the WNBA draft.
Rightfully so.
Yep. Won a national championship and signed a deal with the off-season league, Unrivaled, for a shit ton of money. I think almost like $500,000 to a couple $1 million.
Dang.
I think she may even have equity or something. I could be wrong in that. I just made that shit up. But shout out to Unrivaled. Shout out to Paige Buchers. Well-deserved. Amazing basketball player. WNBA season starts in like a couple months because they don't get a break, which is fucking terrible. But, I mean, the college girls don't get a break. They start right after the NBA playoffs. So I'll see you'll see how great she is in a couple months. Shout out to her. Yeah.
Yeah, 3-year deal with Unrivaled, a new 3-on-3 women's basketball league that would pay her significantly more than her 4-year WNBA rookie contract. First-year salary with Unrivaled is reportedly $350,000.
Damn.
Surpassing the total value of her WNBA rookie contract. And the deal also includes equity in the league for the Buchers.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. Damn.
Yeah.
That's tough. I mean, shit. Rightfully so, man. You number one? Shit.
Shout out to her.
Show me the money.
What else we got here? More shout outs. And after this will take us right into music and everything else, or our mainstays. Kendrick has been announced as the official ambassador of Chanel. The sunglasses, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people were just like, because this is when you don't do your Googles. I didn't do my Googles, but it's just you hear Chanel or you just hear that headline. It's like, oh shit! Like, why is he gonna like basically go against what he is? But it's just for the eyewear. It's not the whole brand itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think people should stop idealizing celebrities in a general sense.
Yeah.
So we can stop being like disappointed. Like, bro, celebrities are never going to stop working with big brands. Simple. Yeah. Like, it's just not going to happen. It's just not reality. I think this is dope. The glasses are fire.
Yeah. Some nice ass fucking shades.
I think if Kendrick wants to do there's nothing wrong with Kendrick doing a Chanel eyewear. And I think if everyone is constantly looking for hypocrisy amongst stars and superstars, you're going to be, you're going to torture yourself. It is what it is. I think this is dope. This is fire. Shout out to Kendrick for this, this deal. I think it's dope. It's massive.
It's tough.
And I think Kendrick has always had an affinity for fashion. As you see him perform at Paris Fashion Week, he's been there. He's there often. So, yeah, I think it's dope. I think it's very dope. As in anybody in hip hop getting a deal like this, how you feel about luxury brands? It's your business, but in terms of what this is, I think it's fire.
It's it is what it is. Essentially, these brands are always gonna cater to those who are already settled or in position to influence us who are not even to downplay us, but it's just essentially show the public like, listen, this can be you can achieve this type of feeling of sensation of success or this nice confidence that I am putting out there. The shades look dope. Spring summer collection, we're in spring, summer's coming, why not get a pair? Obviously it's with consumerism and shit like that, but listen, like he said, if you just fall into the whole hypocrisy and everything like that, then you're screwed. You're a journalist and all that. Yeah, so buy a pair of shades if you like them. If you don't, then just don't buy them.
That's what, man. Yeah, I don't think trying to follow every aspect of your moral compass in terms of rappers and
go crazy.
Athletes and guys, give it the fuck up.
Because everyone you idol
is living in some world of hypocrisy, bro.
So.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Also, Kendrick, shout out to him. He had a Gatorade spot for the NBA. I think he's the first rapper since Wayne to do a Gatorade spot. So I think that was dope. Dope commercial.
I fuck with it.
Right, going right into the playoffs. This NBA licensing deal that they have over at can I say that? Over at somewhere. That is it's working out to his advantage. They're doing a great job over there. So shout out to Kendrick for both those things. Okay. From there, last week, the Luther video came out. This may seem, I feel like it came out a lot longer ago, but maybe it came out the week we recorded, but after. But the Luther video came out. I don't really have much to say. It was just cool. It was cool. It was beautiful, cinematic. I don't know.
I think a lot of people.
Yeah,
we're trying to pin it against.
Duh.
Yeah. Listen, people just gotta appreciate art, and I know that's the most cliche thing ever, and yada yada yada. But listen, it is what it is. It is art. It is cinematography. It is video. It is moving images, bro. End of the day, this just how you're seeing this is moving images. Just have to appreciate it. If you don't like it, you don't like it, bro. Not everything is gonna be catered to you, but those who do like it and appreciate it, then obviously it will shine. The music video is dope. I liked it. It was fun as hell. SZA talking to the Kendrick at the gas station, and then her basically her telling him aren't your fans Mexican and this and that. The little banter and stuff. That's fun shit, bro. It's something that needs to be implemented more. Going sidetrack, I'm huge for interludes and stuff when it comes to albums or skits on albums because it's a little break. It's commodity. It's fun to incorporate with art. Everything that's gone down in these past few months with those individuals. Okay, let's move past it. We always try to say on this podcast, but it's stuff like that needs to be pushed out more. Just the humor and stuff. Just two great artists showing their work. The album, the album's the album. And the song is the song, bro. The music video is the music video. Just appreciate it. That's my take on it, truthfully.
Yeah, it's tough because as we say that, though, I think both these guys are still kind of leaning into this a little bit. Kendrick's tour started in Minneapolis, and I'm at the point where I just want to appreciate Kendrick for being Kendrick. And listen, I think Kendrick is doing absolutely nothing wrong by continuing to take whatever victory lap, victory parade. Nothing wrong with that. I think that's fine. I want to enjoy Kendrick for Kendrick a little bit. I don't want every time Kendrick's name is brought up, Drake to be brought up. I don't want every time Drake is brought up for Kendrick to be brought up. But I'm not going to pretend that I don't see what some people are saying, though. You know, I mean, so I guess the highlights being shown from the tour, right before Kendrick did Not Like Us, he did a deposition. Damn, I should come up loud on mic, them damn cars. Yeah, Kendrick showed a deposition of him being deposed by a lawyer. Obviously, that's a shot at the Drake lawsuit. Mustard, when he was doing his set at Coachella, he changed the lyrics, "Why you feeling like a bitch, ain't you tired?" Mustard and Gordo have been going back and forth. I think it's a good opportunity. We've had this conversation 100 times on this podcast now, but I think I'm not going to stop echoing it because it's important. This constant conflict between these two fan bases, no one is benefiting in hip hop. It is partially part of the artist's fault to put out. It's easy to say, just put out better music, but this is still all everybody talks about, and it's not on the people. It's not on the artists. You guys are at war. You do what you got to do. I'm just making it very clear that this is just not good for hip hop. No one else is selling records, which means that you're devaluing this a little bit, which means that the labels are not going to take their money and put into you. There are going to be less hip hop act signs if you can't return. And this battle is a direct result. I mean, that is a direct result. Some of the inklings of this battle, because there's just not enough good shit happening for us to give a fuck. And as I said, Kendrick is doing exactly what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to take a victory lap. There's no fault on you. But I think that even at a point, we just have to find ways to bring up the anti-battle part of hip hop, because that's not going to sell records forever. And it's not. I mean, listen, I don't think they'll sell records at all. Outside of these are the two biggest titans in music. That's gonna get it, but you're not probably gonna see that again. So, and right now, like I said, hip hop's just not in a great place. It's not being financed. It's not being valued. So, I don't know, man. I feel like I've said this 150 times, so I don't want to belabor it. But Kendrick's success is great. I love it. I just want it to be Kendrick. Yeah, I don't know. I just want Kendrick to get back to focusing on the Kendrickness of himself. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know what that looks like anymore. You know, I think these guys will forever be tied. Anytime one person does one thing, the other will do another. It's been a year and a half, and this is still a fresh topic on a day-to-day basis. So, and you know, these fan bases are so split that you can't like one without the other. It's a fucking mess. It's a mess. So, I mean, yeah, it's a mess. There's that. But shout out to Kendrick because he's doing shit. The Minnesota show was sold out. I'm not checking Kendrick's tour stats. I don't give a fuck. The Drake stand-up. Even though, listen, I love Drake. That's, it's the home team, but I'm not checking it. Like, I hope the tour does great. It's great for hip-hop if the tour does great. So I'm on the side of hip-hop.
There's been a lot of speculation with the whole his certain ticket sales and stuff like that, and
Nah, I did see that little 60% off shit. I did ask a question. But then I stopped asking. I was like, let me mind my business. But, like I said, I did ask when I seen that shit. I was like, is this real? This is a stadium. What? But, I mean, yeah. Nah, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But, no, I'll say it. We was having a conversation about it, bro. Like, you gotta know where you at before you start. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, I don't know. We'll see.
No, we definitely see. But, just appreciate it, man.
Yeah, let's appreciate the music, man. Because we got some music we will not be appreciating in a second. In a second. I mean, we might as well get there, right?
Yeah.
It says, have you heard Kanye's new record?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't heard anything Kanye. Well, I haven't heard the album. I haven't heard anything.
Well, nobody's heard that album. Yeah. Whatever he tried to do didn't work this time, buddy.
I haven't heard shit.
All right. So Kanye West put out a new song called Cousins. First of all, trigger warning. Trigger warning for anybody that is a victim of abuse, assault,
That's
molestation, anything.
Yeah.
Trigger warning for anything that any sex crime.
yes.
That's let's blanket cover that. Damn, once you do the trigger warning, you can't really have fun anymore. That kind of takes the sales out of the whole. All right, here we go. All right. No, like once you do that, it's like, all right, man. Now we got to talk about this shit seriously. Oh, brother. But I won't play it though, because that's too far. I won't play it.
Yeah, no.
But I will read the lyrics. I will be the sacrificial lamb here and read the lyrics. So Kanye West this week put on a record called Cousins featuring Dave Blunt and Playboy Cardi, I think. And he pretty much describes an incident where he found his father's Playboy magazines and he showed it to his cousin. And they looked at them together, and from there they started to explore things of a sexual nature until Kanye was 14. In the song, it's unclear who was older at the time, because I think we initially thought Kanye was younger, but then I'm hearing conflicting. I don't really know. I didn't dive too deep into it. It does matter. Well, okay, it does matter. But what I'm saying is I don't know enough. I think child-on-child exploration or child-on-child abuse is something that does happen in this world, and we kind of got to be careful, talking about that. And yes, we got all the serious aspects of this out the way. Mm-hmm. Now, first question is, Kanye's credibility to me is
that shit
is shit. So I'm not saying he's lying, but I don't know what's true and what isn't true with Kanye West anymore. Of course. I don't. We tend to not even talk about Kanye West, but we can't avoid this topic. We're a podcast. I mean, shit. And I initially came to this thinking I was going to be able to make a joke, but then as I'm continuously talking about this, I'm like, hey, this kind of isn't funny to even joke about this. Mm-hmm. Let me read this. Okay. Yeah, here are the lyrics. Okay. Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6. Oh no, Kanye's cousin is doing life in jail for a murder. Okay. So he thought Kanye is pretty much saying he set him on the wrong path by showing him dirty magazines and doing things.
Yeah.
He said my dad had Playboy magazines, but I found on top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Ye, and he said I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. We'll let that sit for a little bit. It's a little okay. Yeah. All right. If this is true, and Kanye has he has a very odd relationship with himself and his sexuality, a lot of this stuff makes sense because he's probably not treated for this, but also Kanye's lost a lot of credibility with me and the people. I don't know if he's trolling. I don't know if it's true. Yeah. Shortly after he tweeted, "Now that I admitted I did this, can I say the F word?" Yeah. So at this point, like
it's like a play on troll, but it's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I'm lost for words. Kanye, his early work, amazing, and then whatever. Now, but obviously, any sex crime or anyone who has suffered from a sex crime is not a joke. That's not a playing matter. Whether this is true or not, how can I say it? It's foul if it's not true.
Yeah.
If it's just him, just promotion of whatever sorts or just for attention, then it's like, damn, yay, like, wow, this is a new one compared to, adding on to exactly what he's been doing for the past couple months with, the hate crimes and those swastika stuff and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But if it is true, then then
Thoughts and prayers. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what the fuck we gonna say?
exactly.
Like, in reality, you know what? Okay, I can shit on somebody in this. This Dave Blunt's nigga, can we ever send him somewhere? Because, like, listen, I don't care how big he is. He seems like a menace to society. Could we get him out of anything music related? He's annoying. He is so annoying. The Dave Blunt's guy, the huge guy with the oxygen tank. He seems awful. Can we get rid of him?
I don't know how that came out to be with like him and Kanye and everything like that, but it's just like I don't know. It's concerning as a I guess ex-fan or whatever, just a person who enjoyed his music, but it's just all of this just sounds more and more like a cry for help. You know, from the outside, obviously, with his past bipolarism or just, his habits, his mental instability and stuff. Listen, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not, I don't know any of this stuff, but it just all sounds like a cry for help. And if it's not, it's just for attention.
Yeah.
And it's really sad now to this point to whether or not it is true or not, but it's just like, wow, because it's a new level that you would have never thought an individual can make and get to. Thoughts and prayers if it is true, and if it's not, then damn yeah. Like I said before, thoughts and prayers for the kids, because his children would eventually have to hear and see about this.
Yeah.
And, since the father, make life harder for the kids. So,
yeah, this is messed up. I think, at first I was like, you know what, this is nuts. This is crazy.
It's some crazy shit. It's some crazy shit.
Then once you start talking about it out loud, it's like, you know what, bro, this is like, to even play like that ain't cool.
It ain't.
To play like that ain't cool. His cousin probably in jail, like, big dog. The fuck?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
We decided we ain't gonna say nothing about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck Dave Blunt. I'm sorry, fuck Dave Blunt. I guess something. I gotta get something.
I don't know how he contributes to just life.
I don't know. Fuck Dave Blunt. Fuck that nigga. I don't know. That's all I got for this. But thoughts and prayers, man. This is crazy.
Thoughts and prayers.
That shit's crazy as hell.
And knowing Kanye, he's gonna think of another level to drop some shit or say some shit.
Well,
that's gonna be like even more worse than what this is.
This worked because, like I said, people. He did all the extra shit. He put out his album. No one gave a fuck about that album.
No.
And now it's like, okay, finally he said something wild enough that we're like,
wow.
And it's not even wild enough. No, yeah, wild enough. It's wild enough that we're like, wow. Because at this point, the Nazi stuff and all that stuff, we're just like, all right, bro. Like, nice try. But now it's like, all right, like, we got to pay attention. So, I don't know. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers. What else?
I just realized what I said with the Kendrick. That was what they showed that skit, admitting that for this. It wasn't on the music video.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I'm thinking, I was like, wait, hold on. That wasn't on the music video. That was just like a skit shown at there. But regardless.
Fire.
Appreciate the art, bro. The music video is amazing. I liked it.
I ain't going to no show, but fire. Yeah. I got to get something in there. I ain't going to no show, but fire. All right. I ain't going to no show, but fire.
You stream it, I'll watch it.
I'll watch that shit. I ain't paying like a month. No, I know. Them shits is still like 80% off. Now, see,
they low.
Now it's gonna sound like I'm saying no. See, that's how you niggas trick me.
They're low,
and them shits is still 98% off.
But I think
I might slide MetLife.
I will go if it's like another state. And it's cheap. Like now, if it's MetLife and stuff, then I don't know, bro. There's too much shit coming up.
Now that we're look, you're already choosing shit. Now they're gonna say we bias again.
Oh, no,
even though we are. No. Speaking of that, still because we're off this Kanye shit. I'm tired of the sick shit.
Yeah.
Keep hands. I don't know. All right, Kanye. God bless your heart. Again, you keep tricking us to talk about you. You got it.
Yeah.
Have you seen the on the GNX album the feature artist? His name is Dodie Six.
Yeah.
Did you see he's been all over the internet saying Kendrick's a bitch and I'm homeless and I'm on meth and he'd help me out? Yeah. You stupid ass niggas that got a feature and thought that your life was that he was gonna do everything else for you.
Changed?
Stop being dumb. That's your fault, buddy.
Dub.
All right, that's your fault, big dog. Get over it.
Want handouts, bro.
It's over with. It's done. Wrap it up. Cool.
Like, obviously, what we're saying sounds like arrogant, but if you put yourself in a situation where you are featured with an artist like Kendrick Lamar, and like not even to Glaze or anything like that, but it's Kendrick Lamar, it's the big three.
Yes,
it's big.
Yeah.
You yourself, I want to say, as an artist or just an individual, you have to continue to feed that consistency of be like, okay, if I wasn't featured with him, I gotta up my profile. Everything has to go up. Write better, write more. Connections network. Your camp has to be like all attention to you, helping you succeed more. If you ain't doing shit after that fucking feature, then it's like big dog. Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
You stupid niggas thought Kendrick take y'all dusty ass on tour. You niggas are morons.
Nah, bro.
You niggas think he was gonna take y'all dusty asses on a stadium tour? Stay your ass at home. I use you for what I need to use you. Battle won. Leave me alone. West up. No, nigga, I'm out. I won. I'm gonna go kick it with Chanel. I'm gonna go kick it with SZA, my girl. I'm gonna do NBA commercials. I'm never talking to you niggas again.
Yep.
Sorry, that is the game. I know. Yes, it's the game. Sorry, guys. It's over with. It's done. Not saying that I'm not saying it in a bad way, but it's done. It's over.
Oh, yeah.
Your purpose was met. You got something out of it. I got something out of it. Let's move on.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Yeah. What else we got? Did Kanye. Did a bunch of Kendrick shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to, obviously, we're here. We can move to Shannon Sharpe.
Oh, shit.
If you guys have not heard, and you live under a rock, Shannon Sharpe is being sued for $100 million? Or no, $50 million.
50. She ain't that crazy.
I'm
not trying to objectify a woman or any. I'm just shut the fuck up.
Yo.
I'm just continue.
Shannon Sharpe is being sued for $50 million by an OnlyFans star. He revealed her name. I'm not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. But you can look it up.
Yeah.
She is being represented by Tony Busby, who is the lawyer that came up with the false claims against Jay-Z.
Yep.
He's also been on Diddy's cases.
Yep.
But I do want to say though,
what's up?
Tony Busby has won some cases. Or no, Tony Busby has settled some cases. Not won. Won and settled are two different things. Mm-hmm. Tony Busby has settled on some. He was representing 22 or 20 of the 27 victims from the Deshaun Watson case, and they all got paid. So, though Tony Busby does seem like a crook and very discreditable, which, you know what, I'm sure he is, that doesn't mean that he doesn't get his job done. So I'm not trying to discredit him from what a victim or not victim, from what a victim, because we're not going to pay attention to women that aren't actually victims, from what a victim would need him for. Now, with that being said, this young lady is accusing Shannon Sharpe of, in the suit, she acknowledged that there was a consensual relationship, but that at some point she was raped and assaulted, which obviously can happen. Just because a relationship is consensual does not mean that that does not exist. I know they're just for the dense people in the world.
Yeah.
Now, our opinions on what we think happened do not matter. It does not matter at this point, and that is not a place we are going to dive into. I think that the conversation to have is on both coins. That before we get into, because I refuse to not make a joke about this. I'm sorry, I refuse. That not a joke, but there's no way I can read those texts and keep a straight face. There is no way, not a shot in hell. So let's start with trigger warning. We are entertainers. We are going to be entertaining.
Yes.
And have a good time, but also be responsible.
Of course.
Absolutely responsible.
Yes.
Now, in the text messages, she asked for his baby gravy.
Yes.
We're gonna let's little silence breathe. A little silence breathe. First of all,
Yo, I wish we had Patreon. That's all
yeah,
I'm saying.
first of all, Shannon
Listen,
Sharpe.
y'all can think and say whatever y'all want, but we had Patreon. We
Oh, I'd be going on.
crazy.
I'd be having a blast.
But listen, we're gonna be responsible
Listen, first of all,
because what we say is neither fact or,
I want to
the truth shall come out.
first and foremost, we want to pray for all victims.
Yes,
That's
100%.
it. All victims. That is
100%.
first and foremost.
That shit is not a joke.
Not at all. Not at all. Because you can. Yes, let's list off because let's get the ignorant shit out of the way. If you are in a consensual relationship, you can be assaulted.
Mm-hmm.
If you are in a relationship where you like rough sex, you can still be assaulted.
Yes.
If you are in a relationship where you like to role play and you like
kink or role
if you're a
play,
kinky, yes, exactly. If you are an adult star, although sexual assault can still happen. Let's make that very clear.
On both sides, both sexes. Doesn't have
Yeah. So I just want to make that clear before we continue.
Yes.
Now, there were signs for Shannon that you were being lined up. And I'm not saying you did not do this because she keeps dropping audio that makes you look very, very shaky. Okay? And it seems like she had this lined up if she's just recording your phone calls.
Essentially, yeah.
So there's been multiple pieces of audio that have leaked that in regards to this topic where she said that the conversation was like, hey, why are you treating me like this? And then he said, because you're being mean to me or something like that. And she said, stop manipulating me. And then he said, oh, here you go, this word again. I'm going to choke the shit out you. That is crazy. And you should never say that you should never say that in general or on a telephone. Shannon pretty much came out and said that this is completely taken out of context. It's not how that sounds. I feel like I'm jumping all over the place.
No.
Okay.
It's kind of
right.
You're right there.
In the same vein of him saying that this audio is taken out of context, Shannon also released a video where he calls Tony Busby a crook and said that he's here to shake down black men and that there is a sex tape that I guess the girl has that he says she'll probably release a 30-second version of it, but it's a 30-minute long sex tape, so please release the whole thing. I don't know if, I've never been in a situation like this, so I don't know if that's the right move. I think if I was in this situation, I would definitely just be quiet and let my lawyer handle this.
Just do the job. Because
there's discovery, there's this, but also Shannon Sharpe, if the reports are true that he was looking to and or is about to sign a $100 million deal, he's probably trying to get ahead of this.
Essentially, like just showing off, like not even showing off, but essentially trying to be like, listen, they ain't shit out there. So if you got something on in quotations, then release it. But I'm good. But the thing is, it's a double-edged sword. What you say can be used against you in a court of law. Yeah, it's just is the basic thing. That's why we have lawyers. Like I can't think of anything else. And I feel like what he was trying to do is something like you would do in the street. Is like, yo, I put it out there, bro. If you got it, then you put it out there. But the thing is, this is like, it's even worse because from what I'm assuming, lawyers or just the judge or whoever, or the jury or whatever, they're going to take this as there is possible evidence of this, as opposed to you not saying anything and the evidence not being evident. You know, just letting the lawyer just go and do whatever they have to do, present it to the judge or whoever, and then, go on from there. Getting ahead of it is cool, but there's proper ways of doing it.
I think that I would have let my lawyers handle this simply because when we're in this, when we're if people don't know, when you're gonna go to trial, you have discovery.
Yeah.
So I can go ask for this full phone call. I can go ask for the full transcripts of our conversations. All this stuff I can ask for when it's time for me to prove my innocence.
Yes.
And at that time, we'll get the full context of these conversations. Even though this was a criminal trial, the A$AP Rocky trial, he's acquitted now. He shot that nigga, cool. And then, but the nigga but the nigga was so stupid where he's sending text messages like, yo, I'm gonna take this thing for everything you got. I'm just here for a check. That is like, I can go get all these things.
Exactly.
And it's like, well, yeah, we think you should. Even the jury was like, yeah, we think he did it, but like, we know he was here for money grab, so fuck it. Nah, he's off this. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm kidding with the shot that nigga part. Obviously, he was acquitted, whatever, but he shot that nigga. So, so I'm like, yo, bro, in reality, these things it's a matter of patience, right?
Of course.
I got to be patient. I got to see this in court. If I'm him, hey, you deny all the allegations, say it's a shakedown, but I don't know if I'm releasing these text messages. Have you
No,
there?
Yo,
what in?
Can we say that?
Oh yeah, no, we can. I think we can do that. Yeah, he put him out, so
how old is Shannon? He's 50 something, right?
Oh, okay. We have to be.
I feel like give more context or who is this individual?
Shannon Sharpe is 56 years old.
Yes,
a Hall of Fame football player.
Yes,
he is 56 years old. Yep. This young lady, I think her current age is 20.
20, yes.
So listen, I think there is a level of responsibility that he just needs to take. Yeah. Just for that, that's disgusting.
It's a big ass gap, bro.
But also, it is a gap. But him being a creep does not equate to that crime.
Oh no.
I just want to make. Here's the thing. I just want to continuously make these distinctions.
100%.
Because it's creepy, and it's not right. It's wrong, but also
completely fucking wrong.
It's completely wrong, but it's also not as critiqued as Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I mean? These things happen. None of it's right.
100%.
And sometimes you get what you ask for. Yo, you playing with a child, you got.
Yeah.
You got.
That's it.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Shorty's still fucking counting with blocks and shit.
Yeah, bro. That is a child.
30. 20 is nothing. 19, from 18 to 21, those both of years, you're still a child. And then even to 25, the prefrontal cortex and all that bullshit, bro, you're still a child. You were a child until at least 25, 26, and then you realize, oh shit, I'm an adult. But you 50-something years old to a 20-year-old, bro, it's a 30 years, bro. That's 30. That's 3 decades.
Yes, I can't imagine what. Yeah, I don't know, man. And listen, it's tough too because even if you're in your 50s to 60s, you are allowed to get a kink off. But if you need to also recognize when something is or isn't okay, and like I said, we don't know what happened. Mm-hmm. If this woman is a victim, she deserves to get all the justice that she needs.
Exactly.
I struggle with the current facts of Tony Busby. If you're reading a lot of these text messages, it's a lot of "please put a child in me."
Yeah. It's like entrapment type shit.
It's I can read some of them. I want to put my tongue in your asshole, then marry you. You did find yourself a freak there, Shannon. All right, buddy. You better crave it because you're gonna be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Okay, all right. Then no, Shannon, it seems like you're in a race play, big dog. It's a lot of self-hate there. Big guy. But yeah, the texts kind of continue that way.
Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, they continue in that manner.
They're in that ballpark of that.
Yeah, Shannon needs to know better.
And the thing is, I feel like he knows better.
No way.
Bro, being 50 years old and you don't think you know better?
Absolutely not. He already had the video leak with Michelle. Yeah. And now this, buddy, and what really took me aback was like, usually these allegations are like 5-10 years late. Bro, this shit was last year.
Recent. Real recent.
This shit said 2024. I was like,
This shit.
you did this 6 months ago? You on it like this?
Hot.
Nigga put out her OnlyFans name. I'm like, oh, okay, this is...
I'm gonna be giving a promo.
I will say this, though. Whether, Shannon, whether he beats this and completely debunks all her claims and whatever, Shannon's time at ESPN is over. I'll tell you that right now. I saw Stephen A. Smith's podcast. This shit's done. I know when it's over with. It's clipped. That's over and over.
Done.
That's not. I'm telling you right now. Stephen A. Smith already kind of like this. I see it. It's over. It's over and done with, bro. It's over and done with.
I mean, because ESPN is also Disney.
This Disney, yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's over. It's done.
That bag is gone. Done. They don't fuck around when it comes to any of that shit.
And
I'm pretty sure anyone don't fuck around when it comes to that type.
No, like the thing is, even if he's completely innocent, you putting yourself in that position is grounds for firing.
Yeah,
you're too old, you're too rich, you're too smart. Absolutely not. 20-year-old at the gym. No offense, to people that does OnlyFans. I have no problem with that. That's cool. OnlyFans, and then asking you. I think one of the text messages was like, "Yo, it's $25,000 for each cheek." Like, listen, if you're gonna play like that, bro. You have the means and the resources to play it a lot safer. Bro,
Shannon a freak, bro.
Freak. That is a freaky old man, bro.
Just off of the leaked video, the audio. Once that shit came out, obviously everyone was like giggling and shit because it's like, oh, yo, he bugging, like, yo, Unc, like, you come on,
chill out, yeah,
cut the live, bro. Like, we don't want to hear and all that. And obviously there was no visuals, but. Just off of that, and just his banter, in his interviews and stuff like that, his job is just, that's his personality and stuff.
Yeah,
he's older. I'm not saying it's to justify his actions, of course not. But at a certain point, I want to go back to how I said, you yourself as an individual already of 50 plus or 50. You gotta kind of know where the line is drawn, but I feel like Shannon just does not give a fuck. And Monique told him in that interview way back, like you gotta relax.
You gotta relax, buddy.
But
there are more text messages from the lady that came out that I think are really like I said, there's nothing that at this point Shannon can do to even like I said, if he wins the lawsuit, there's still immeasurable damage to his reputation. Immeasurable damage. What it said. All right, here we go. And this is timestamped.
Were you looking at the blue and green one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I cried when you left because I begged you to put a condom on and not put it in my ass and you didn't listen. I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon. If this, there's nothing, and this was in January. This is nuts.
Yeah, this one. That was January 2nd, 2025 at 4:60. Damn, that's crazy. They got the time zone and everything. Holy shit. Yeah, you a wild man.
And then the next one, it says, I don't know how to process this. And then, same day, 20 minutes later, can I call you later? So, this looks nuts.
Yeah.
This looks nuts. And so that's why even when I want to be careful talking about it in terms of people saying it's a shakedown, because whether she did want money out of the situation or not, that's still not cool. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's still not okay.
And there's more too.
Yeah.
But it's just
that, if that text is very damning. So it's hey, if there was always a moment where she wanted your money and she wanted to take something from you and ruin your reputation, that all can be true, but that can still be evidence of something happening that is inappropriate. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that is where I'm kind of we got to kind of be careful. As funny as the texts are, I'm okay. Well, the earlier ones when he said, "I want your baby gravy," and put a horse collar on me and all that. Shannon is into some freaky ass shit. And you don't. Why do you need to text all the freaky shit? Can't y'all just kick it?
Yeah, I
don't know.
get
But no, I
voice
say
notes. But even then, you can still record a voice note, or just say it in person.
I think that consent is important here, Shannon. Like, I don't know.
Bro, homie heard consent, and just that shit.
But yeah, it's over with. I think it's over with. Whether you win a lawsuit or not, I think his relationship with Disney is over, or his relationship with a lot of these major companies is over with. No matter what her intent was from the beginning of this relationship, no matter what it was, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Bro, it's fucking wild. It really is fucking wild. And obviously, like you just like you hear these type of things with these certain type of individuals, and you don't ever wish negativity on them just because like they entertain everyone. It's funny. Not this situation, but just whatever they have said in the past.
Yeah.
Memes and just stuff like that with sports and whatnot. But it's just like, damn, bro, like you really like you might be just like the ambassador of just freak shit.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
And it's just wow. It's shit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think it's crazy. So, thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers.
I don't think we have do you have anything else on this besides nothing. I mean, so the
I gotta make one joke.
No, please. Oh my God. I've been waiting for one. I just can't find it yet.
Y'all gonna hate me for this, but yo, it is what it is. Ass shots, bag shots, 6 shots. Shannon.
Shannon for 5 years. Yo, bro. You know what's sick with niggas, bro? Everybody went to go find her IG and was like, well, listen, guys, stop being freaks.
Motherfuckers is horny, bro. Y'all gotta get the mind out the gutter.
Bro, no, I know this is not funny, but like her OnlyFans subscription probably went through the roof this week. She made a killing.
She made a killing, probably. I mean, like, listen, you in that type of business, do you, mama?
Listen.
But everyone feeding into it, obviously, they probably thinking, I gotta see.
Bro, so there's also, we were missing one thing. There's a rumor, or I don't know if this rumor is confirmed. Shannon tried to settle for $10 million.
Settle for 10?
Ahead of this coming out, because I guess they sent him a demand letter. Because usually how these things go, they send you a demand letter saying, "Hey, we'll settle for this. No, let's talk."
Yeah.
Just so it doesn't get out to the public.
Of course.
Same thing happened with Hove. I think Hove was like, "Hey, this is complete nonsense." Yeah. So the rumor is that Shannon tried to settle for 10. I do want to say, when you have that much money and you're of a certain stature, settling is just to kind of keep this out of the public. Yeah, like if Shannon engaged in this freaky ass relationship that may have been fully consensual or not, if you engage in a freaky ass relationship, you don't really have control over what your partner is going to say as this goes on. So he probably was like, man, when this gets out, it's going to look crazy. So I'll try to settle. Or he settled because he's guilty. I don't know the answer. I'm not trying to give nobody the answer. But I'm saying settling doesn't necessarily mean, he was guilty. He's probably like, hey, right now, let's for example, he beats this entire thing. It's disgusting still.
Of course.
All this getting out is still nasty, and he's going to lose a lot of shit. Yeah. So you settle to avoid this, which he's already in. Yeah. But like, those texts are damning. They look nuts. We don't condone none of that shit. Bro.
Wow. There's more, but it's just
listen.
It's fucking insane.
And listen, you're almost 60 years old. You should not be fucking 20-year-old girls. Like,
no means no, Shannon.
That's it. It's facts, bro. Like you should not be fucking 20-year-old girls.
It's just like I can't think of anything else, bro. It's a huge gap. Consent is consent, bro. Like regardless of what you had going on, consent is consent.
And yeah, listen, it can be true that she is trying to shake you down.
Yeah.
It can also be true that you crossed the line. That she's like, hey, it worked. I got you. Yep. Both things can be true. It's like, hey, yes, I'm trying to get this money from you. But hey, I also got you. I got you, buddy. You fell into the trap. Yep. Like hurry, no means like that seemed like, oh, I finally got him. Like I finally got this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I finally got him. And he probably on all types of drugs. He probably doing keto. He probably doing all types of old school drugs. Old school, like
more shit than anyone.
Yeah, he doing all type. He don't remember nothing going on in the bed. Like he's wild.
Oh shit.
But yeah, man, thoughts and prayers, bro.
No, definitely thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
Baby gravy is insane.
Baby gravy is insane.
That's fucking wild, bro.
Like, if this wasn't such a sore subject, that'd be the title of this episode.
Son, if I hit Shorty with "I want to give you my baby gravy," I'm jumping straight into the West Side Highway.
But
That's fucking wild.
She asked for it, bro. She said, "I want to." Man, listen, bro.
I don't know, bro.
And listen, she was getting her racism off in the sex room.
Oh,
in
no,
them texts.
Yeah.
She was getting her racism
those
back.
texts. It is that kink,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
little
that little-
hate interracial kink.
Yeah, she was getting that off, my nigga. What? But yeah. What else we got?
Nasty. Coachella.
Coachella. I mean, I don't have much. I wasn't there, so I ain't shit. I did want to highlight Missy Elliott. She looked great.
How long is Coachella?
Like 3 days or some shit. 2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
The motherfuckers make that shit seem like it's the week.
Bro, Coachella is like, it's the rich person's Rolling Loud.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's really what it is. Like, but they make it a weekend. They're dressing some culture appropriating outfits. Like, they do a bunch of shit. But Missy Elliott did perform. I watched some of the streams. She looked absolutely incredible.
T-Pain too, right?
T-Pain had a really good set.
My boy T-Pain.
Yeah, they both were incredible. So that's all I want to highlight. I only highlight the black people from Coachella. Everything else, yeah, I got it. I don't
Was
care.
that one white girl that be dancing for Missy Elliott? She was there too?
No, nigga, she's retired.
Oh, she's done?
Nah, she like in a Peace Corps or some shit. Like
my God.
fighting for rights and shit.
Oh my God.
She trying to find Kanye cousin and shit. She trying to fight for that nigga rights. I don't know. But yeah. Coachella, I saw it. It was great. Shout out to black people that perform Coachella. White people that perform, I don't give a fuck. I seen Justin Bieber dancing. Somebody get him some help, please. Somebody give him some water.
JB.
Whatever he going through, please help him.
Yo.
Get him some help, please.
And I feel like JB he was doing good, bro. I know he was like with the whole religion thing, and he was, chilling. He was cool.
Mm-hmm.
Homie looked like, and listen, I don't give a fuck. He look like a crackhead from 125th, bro. Like, I'm trying to think of like a nice way of how to say. He just looked like a crackhead. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
bro.
he looks bad, bro.
Bro, like, what the fuck is
He looks
he
bad,
doing to
bro.
him, or he's doing to himself, or what?
Yeah, he needs some help right now.
Like,
What else we got? There's a bunch of shit here that I don't really give a fuck about. Wallow says black business niggas is lazy, and I'm not buying from y'all just because y'all black. I'm kidding. He didn't say that, but he kind of said that shit.
Oh,
I mean, he kind of said that shit.
Uh-huh.
He pretty much was like, "Yo, listen, y'all not gonna get me to buy shit because you're black. Like, I'm not with that just black business shit. Make sure your restaurants is clean. Make sure we do. I get what Wallow was trying to say, but that should be the sentiment over all business.
of course.
It's not only black businesses that are dirty. There are plenty of white-owned businesses that are filthy. There are plenty of white businesses that have bad service. So, yes, I do agree with I will go buy black first. But if the service lacks, I will not buy from you. Not because I wouldn't equate it to black people. I would equate that to I'm not buying from you.
Yeah.
I think entrepreneurship naturally, especially when you're starting something, you're going to have a gap in service. You can do the best you can. But I can remember a time where when I was making clothes by hand, and sometimes you mess up and you got to wait extra 2 days for fabric. Like,
Gotcha.
These things are parts of growing pain. And if we don't have people that give us the grace, especially as black owned businesses, if you don't have people that give you the grace, you're always going to be looked at less than. So I get Wallow's point of, hey, because I'm with him. Don't just say, oh, come to me and shout me because I'm black.
Yeah.
You will be my preference. But if the service is bad, I won't be back.
Exactly, yeah.
I won't be back. That's just what it is. It's not me not fucking with you. It's just, hey, I paid for a service. It's not there.
Yeah.
Cool. Like,
You need to show proof. You need to show the prevalent, or you need to show that, all right, you have the black business. What is it? Or like, okay, give me a reason to choose you before anyone else.
Yeah.
If anything. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. That's it. And then I will continue to shop with you, preferably if it's good. Shop with you, dine with you. I don't like the whole like make sure your restaurant's clean like that. We don't equate that to every. We constantly do that to black people. That I know that.
Yeah.
More, I won't even say minorities. The restaurant ain't like there are plenty of there are restaurants that are dirty. Let's not equate that to minorities. Let's not do that. That I don't like. I didn't like that at all. Yeah. I've been to plenty of white coffee shops that is not clean. I've been to plenty of those things. So I do not like whatsoever. But I'm with them just, hey, like if you are given the opportunity to have customers and have people shop with you, give them the best experience you can give them.
Of course.
But also as black people, because we do this a lot, give grace to up and coming black entrepreneurs because anybody can become that.
Exactly.
So let's have this equal playing field. Let's have this equal, footing. Mm-hmm. But yes, I hear while I'm saying, yo, bro, don't think that just because you're going to put black-owned business on it means you're going to get my business or that is going to be your selling point. You need to put in the work. Yeah. But also, too, let's not make it seem like only black-owned businesses are the ones that struggle at the offset or currently or, that's not, I don't think that's,
It's kind of like a scapegoat.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a balance. I hear what I was saying, but also, too, like, even projecting that message, I don't like how it's said.
Yeah.
I don't even like that. I would just say make sure your business is all the way on point if you want customers there. Don't lean on a gimmick. Don't lean on just don't lean on certain things. I would maybe have put it that way. Mm-hmm. But once again, and then, when he says, yeah, I get millions of dollars to do this because I deliver, it just comes off a certain way. But I hear what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
I understand the intent. So
it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah,
In a way, yeah.
Yeah, so I get it. What else did we miss last week? People were in a uproar that Chris Brown saw Karuchi and they were cool. Guys.
I'm not going on.
All right.
Like, eventually he was going to see his baby mama. Like,
No, not his baby mama, Karuchi. I know that. First of all, that's racist because you think they all look the same. That's crazy. That's crazy. You think they all look the same. That's crazy.
Nope.
Nope. That's just they look alike, but nope.
Really?
See? Oh, that's crazy. That's nuts.
You have a kid, bro?
Nope. They're going to get your ass. Look. But y'all all look alike. You look like them too.
No.
You look like them niggas too. So they had the Santa Mananas, whatever you said earlier. Santa Maria. The quinceanera and shit. Oh, my God. That's what you said. But no.
What's the history with them?
Same, bro. Yo, Dro has not opened a news tabloid.
Because it's old news.
It is very old. No, Chris Brown, Karuchi, tumultuous relationship. She put a restraining order on him. She said he was, I don't know, I don't want to put anything on him. Again, I know she would definitely say he was emotionally abusive. I don't know about anything physical. He stalked, she said he stalked her. All that, whatever. I don't know. But they saw each other at Coachella. They was laughing, giggling, cool. And then everyone on the internet was like, hey, this is why you mind your freaking business. And I'm like, hey, sometimes, guys, like, we don't know everything. Surprise. Like, we don't know the ins and outs of everybody's relationship in life beyond this. Surprise. I tell people all the time, if you fuck with Chris Brown, you fuck with Chris Brown. If you don't, you don't. Everybody, like, it is what it is. All right? Plenty of niggas is out here listening to the Chronic. That's all I'm going to say. All right, plenty of y'all got. All right,
wait, I'm here like the Chronic. Oh.
Like, you niggas got the Chronic as one of your best out. Like, enough, guys. Like, I'm so sick of the hypocrisy. And
there's a lot of hypocrisy.
All right.
And then the whole separate the art from the art.
Yeah, listen, like, I'm so sick of it. Like, if you fuck with him, you fuck with him. If you don't, you don't. Everybody is what it is. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah, plenty of y'all got beats by Dre. Nope. Will not make that joke.
I have some of these.
Yep. Will not make that joke, but y'all plenty out.
I had wire headphones.
Yep. Y'all run around with a bunch of whatever. That's did you see the we want to go here. Did you see the news about the Tennessee quarterback? Nico I don't give a fuck about his name. So the story is he signed a deal at Tennessee because college players get paid $1 million now. Mm-hmm. A couple $1 million. He wanted to renegotiate and get $4 million. Tennessee said, Dub. So then,
Yeah, bro.
and mind you, bro, the nigga was like he was mad mediocre last year.
Oh my god.
So then he's just shopping himself around. Everybody's like, nah, that's a dub, big dog.
Like I get.
That's a dub. Take your ass home. Stupid. Yo, kids, like that's why you need like people around kids to make good decisions. Like you just need people around kids to make good decisions.
Or his parents, his agent, or someone, bro, an adult.
Yeah.
Listen, all right, I understand you want the best for yourself. You feel like you feel like you deserve an X amount, or you should be paid an X amount for your services or your athleticism and stuff like that. Okay. But if you had a mediocre season, a good season, bad season, mediocre season, whatever, the previous year, and the following team that you played for is offering you X amount, and you hit them with the Uno reverse card, like, no, I want a little bit more. Bro, be humble. Be humble, because like 1 year in college, you don't know what the fuck is the next thing for you, bro. It's either this or you just put the fries in the bag, bro. He
ain't that great. It seems like, I'm not gonna lie, he didn't seem like he had a good year. But also with that, so he went and then eventually he signed with UCLA. So now he's making less than what he was making last year. Oh, shit. So he just left for no reason.
Damn.
But maybe his dad said, no, we left because of the system. Stop lying, nigga.
Get the fuck out of here. You took 2 L's.
Yeah. I saw Coach Prime say something about, with the NIL deals, it's kind of, it's no control right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of like who's offering the most money. He proposed a salary cap. Like there should be a salary cap to keep things even. And I think, listen, I'm all for the college who's getting paid. You guys, these colleges are exploiting you. They're making billions of dollars. Mm-hmm. You should receive some compensation. But I do think that the wild, wild west of it is also hurting the kids.
Of course.
Like there needs to be regulation, because the kids, when you put that much money in front of a kid, they don't have the wherewithal to always make the right decision. And that's human beings.
100%, bro.
Yeah, you put money in front of them, they're not necessarily going to make the best decision.
Bug the fuck out.
Right. So I 100% just want to agree with Coach Prime and saying, like, there just has to be some type of regulation. There should be a hard cap for all schools. Mm-hmm. And also it gives the mid-major schools an opportunity to get some kids.
Of course.
To get some kids.
Yeah, because you don't put all your eggs in the basket and on just one individual.
It's like classes. Just top schools, schools at the bottom, all the middle schools just get like lost in the sauce because you don't have enough money to afford the big time guys. But and then they're gonna go to these schools where they might not play. So I don't know. It was interesting to me. Don't fumble your bag, idiot.
No, for sure, bro. 2.4, bro. 2.4 and $4 million. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Big, but bro, take 2.4, bro. You're fucking
bro. Well, also too, I feel I'm on a point where it's like, maybe I'm not. I don't know if I'm a first round NFL pick, so let me get all my money now. Maybe it's like, yo, bro, let me try to get as much money as I can now, because I might not be a top 5 pick, and I may go to the NFL and I flame out in 3-4 years, and then it's over with. That's also a possibility. So I do think maybe that was a fact. I don't know. But I don't know. That is that.
Yeah. Don't fumble your bag.
That's it. What else do we have that's important here? What else we got? Hold on, let me get to this. We have Sinners. I keep hearing everything about Sinners. I do plan to see it this week. I am very late. I did not go see it yet. I keep hearing it's incredible, amazing. I've not heard anything but bad things about it. But good things about it. I've not heard a bad thing about it. Yeah. Did you see it? I know you said you a movie going ass nigga. I'm gonna go see that shit like next Tuesday or some shit.
Movies, bro.
At the matinee or some stupid shit.
That shit is amazing. No, definitely. I saw it. I'm trying to see it in 70mm IMAX, the big screen and shit, like Union Square. But it'd be packed. I saw it regularly in Portchester. That's one of my favorite spots. Mm-hmm. Amazing fucking movie, bro. Ryan Coogler, amazing individual. Him and Michael B. They're like, I'm trying to think of like a duo. They're like LeBron and Kobe.
Yeah.
They go way back with movies, Fruitvale Station, Black Panther. I'm trying to remember a couple of them.
He did Creed. The first one, I think.
Yeah. Amazing movie. I'm not gonna spoil shit. Just go watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see that shit next week.
That is so good. Like, and a lot of people are like saying like, "Oh, we need a sequel." No, bro. That one thing I fucking hate when it comes to certain movies is when people are like, "Oh, we need more. We need a sequel. Or
Yeah.
We need a prequel." No, bro. Just let it be good. That's it. Like, it's one and done. Just it is what it is. I know Haley. I forgot
Steinfeld.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld. She did a thing. I know she's catching a lot of strays because the whole like one octa rule of being black. And whatnot.
Yo, she said, "My granddad." Yo, girl, leave it on. Just
like,
girl,
yo,
please.
Like,
Girl, you
like,
good?
You
Please.
did your thing in the movie. It is what it is. Like, you little freak. You on Shannon time, but
Girl.
like, yo, it is what it is. Like,
Girl.
like we're still gonna love you. Like, we
Girl.
loved you in Spider-Verse. We loved you in fucking Hawkeye and all other shit.
We didn't
bro.
need to know you were 1/16th black girl.
Yeah.
Please.
Like that type of information could have just been on the fucking the commentary when they release it on DVD or some shit.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's a good fucking movie. I'm not gonna spoil shit. I'm not gonna talk about it. Just go watch. That's it. Like, find some time in your week, in your weekend.
Yeah.
Just go to movies. Go watch that shit. It's amazing. Great fucking film. Just be prepared to watch some shit. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes. What else we got here? I want to talk about a show I watched.
What?
Hold on 1 second.
Some crazy shit.
Then in a TV show. It's a medical drama. And I guess they were trying to mirror The Pit. I know The Pit is very high paced. They tried it, but there was an overlying plot, an overlying backstory. Young lady, young man. Young man's her boss.
Okay.
Right? Young lady gets in relationship with boss. Like, lives with boss.
Oh.
They're dating because it's not like an age gap. It's like a chief residency versus residence. So probably a couple years, a year or two, who knows? Mm-hmm. She lives with boss. They're in a relationship. They're dating. She gets to the point where he's moving. He's going to get a promotion, so she might be next in line. Okay. She feels bad that he's going to recommend her for the promotion. That's a struggle. Okay. Whatever the case may be. I'm actually going too fast here. The show, because I need to speak about how bad the plot was and how bad the show is. Both those things are existing.
Okay.
So the show starts off with them whispering about said guy being suspended for sexual harassment. Okay. Everyone's whispering mad loud while she's right there, like, "Yo, is it her? I can't believe you did that shit." I'm like, "Oh, no." I'm like, "Nigga, she's right there. She's next to you."
And the thing is, with hospitals, I mean, they're loud, but I mean, if you're in a fucking room with these doctors,
she was
it's quiet.
She's like, "Oh my God, is it her?" Yeah. She's like, "Okay, stop talking about me. Whatever." Bro, so there's the episode 1 starts off with a hurricane. Okay. But apparently, the nigga that she accused of sexual harassment was sleeping downstairs in the hospital because he was like hungover, and they're all together.
Gotcha.
The hurricane's so bad, they're so backed up. So no, niggas they're coming in and out the hospital. Yeah. He comes up from the basement and is like, "I'm here to save the day." So she accuses the guy of sexual assault, and then the chief, the boss, comes over to both of them like, "Listen, I know you guys got something personal going on, but can you put that to the side to save the people?" Like, so I just said this nigga assaulted me, and you niggas, and y'all say, "Yeah, y'all
fucking worried about the damn hospital right now."
Y'all gotta work together. She's like, "I don't have no problem. It's fine." What? Anyway, fast forward. So now the underlying plot is flashbacks and flash forward.
Gotcha.
The whole time, you're thinking, in my brain, I'm thinking they're setting up to show where he was very like inappropriate, like where he crossed the line.
Yeah,
to get
be
this
accused.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Nigga.
No, nothing.
Nigga, let me just. There's no spoiling because nobody should watch the show. But, bro, they go through all of this the whole time. Like, he's being a great guy. Like, he's being persistent. He's being great. He took her to her childhood. Like, then he said he loved her, and then he said he loved her, and then that's when she was like, "Are you just saying that?" So, no, she said. He said, "I loved you." She said, "I love you too." And he goes, "I got offered this promotion." She was like, "Wait, are you now just like, are you taking your promotion, just going away from me? Like, are you just walking away from me? Like, are you removing yourself from the recommendation?" Like, she was worried about her career.
Yeah.
She was worried about how it would look as opposed to actually her feeling like she was sexually harassed.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, first of all, this is bad for victims. That's one. 2, there's a scene in like the second episode where everyone's like, she's cutting a human being open. She's in surgery.
Okay.
And then she's like, "I know what I'm doing." Like, they're arguing on the surgery table. And then he's like, "Yo, don't make me say it." She's like, "Say what?" They're going back and forth. Mind you, they're trying to cut a human being open. And he goes, "That we were in love and we were living together." I was like, "Yo, turn this shit off. Turn this show off. This is horrendous. Horrendous." The show made me hate this young woman.
I guess.
This show made victims look bad. And yes, she pretty much sold out her boyfriend because she wanted a promotion and didn't want it to look funny. Boom. So, and then the last 2 episodes, they're trying to make sure she's fired because they're saying, because she went, at the end of the show, she went and took back her claim and said, "All I wanted was an apology."
What the fuck?
All right, yeah. For
Listen,
not considering my feelings about you being my boss and us being in love. I was like, "All right, boss." So I say, don't watch The Pulse. Go watch Sinners.
Go watch Sinners.
Do we have a WrestleMania recap? Because I didn't see that shit. Because the Laker game was the Laker game on? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yes,
I think it was. But shit, WrestleMania, bro, wicked, wild. All right, recap. I'm gonna try to go speed through this because I know a couple people y'all like, WrestleMania fake, and yeah, it's scripted, but motherfuckers still get hurt. So, WrestleMania, the fight between Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky. Io Sky came through as the underdog, as she should. Great wrestler, great wrestler. Definitely shining. It's dope to see certain individuals that you would think are gonna be belittled by 2 great other wrestlers. But she did her thing, thankfully. That was a triple threat. Then you got Drew McIntyre, Damian Priest. It's alright. It's okay. Drew McIntyre definitely won. Beat the shit out of Damian Priest. He's from the Bronx. Commentary is funny as hell when they were fighting and shit. Commentary is like, "Yo, he grew up in the tough streets of New York, in the Bronx, this and third." And the minute he said that, he got fucking kicked. So it's just wild, yeah. Let's see. Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Yes, the son of Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest wrestlers out there. Dominic finally got his moment, his WrestleMania moment, which is dope. It's cool. Homie's been in the business since he was like 8. He actually got in a custody battle between 2 past wrestlers, his father and Eddie Guerrero. So they fought for him.
Oh, wow.
In the past, which is the most wildest shit WWE has ever done for a custody battle of a child. He finally got his moment, thankfully, though. He pulls off this whole arrogant, like, I'm the best, I'm better than Eddie Guerrero, rest in peace, I'm better than my dad, or any of the, family of that. But he pulls it off, and he does his thing. I can't front. Dominic Mysterio definitely has his own thing. He's been wrestling for like 5 years since COVID, and, booed and just shit on completely. But now he's stepping into the limelight for himself. Let's see, Randy Orton and Joe Hendry. So Randy Orton essentially came on to WrestleMania, and he didn't have a challenger. He didn't have anyone to fight against, so he just had an open challenge. And Joe Hendry from, I believe, TNA, I think is another subgroup of WWE. I believe it's TNA. He came through, beat the shit out of him. It was the most funniest shit of it, though. Just because Randy Orton, it's one of the legends, all the guys, just like John Cena, Triple H and all that stuff. So Logan Paul, AJ Styles. Logan Paul being the younger guy, AJ Styles being the more veteran guy, more like tone to WWE, and Logan Paul just being a person that given two nepo baby type of stuff. Logan Paul actually won, which is
not gonna lie. I be seeing him do them, so I'm like, nigga, I don't know. The nigga look like he alright. Like
I'm not like,
but those guys are psychopaths. The Paul brothers, they're literally psychopaths,
bro. This has been going on for a while. A lot of people hate them. I dislike them, but I have grown to enjoy
appreciate
what
them.
they do. Yeah, and like, cause bro, that shit, bro. Yes, wrestling is scripted, 100%.
Yeah, scripted and fake are two different things.
Yeah, but you have to also put your body through the shit. You have to train and stuff like that. Like the commentators constantly always say, like you could run, you could train all you want.
Yeah.
But when you get in that ring, bro, and start body slamming and throwing off and jumping off and doing all that shit, that shit takes a toll on your body, bro. Like the body shouldn't be doing that type of shit.
Yeah.
So Logan Paul, being that who he is, coming from Vine and all that, internet shit, homie can do what he got to do as a wrestler, bro, in such a short ass time. I give it to him, I dislike him, but he really can do what these motherfuckers do and better.
Nah, these guys are athletes. The Paul brothers are athletes.
Yeah,
no matter how you want to slice it, they're athletes. They may not be the best one, but they're
doing it, bro.
Did this WrestleMania live up to the hype? Because I feel like wrestling's had a really good popular year.
So, WrestleMania for a while now has been split to 2 days.
Okay.
Usually Saturday and Sunday. But the rollout before WrestleMania is usually the whole week. Because, they have Monday Night Raw, Tuesday is NXT, Friday is SmackDown. So it's like there's so much before WrestleMania. But the rollout feeds WrestleMania the day of, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
They split it into 2 days because there's just so many events and stuff. In total, I believe it was like 18 hours of WrestleMania.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. It's pretty insane how they do it during the off season, and then when WrestleMania happens, it's like New Year. It's like, all right, 365 days next to the next one and stuff like that.
Because they keep saying John Cena looked like an old fart.
Yeah,
and
I'm getting to that.
And he moved mad slow, and he looked like shit. And he needs to go back to movies, and he should rap and shit. And his outfit looked fucking stupid. It was mad shit. They was saying that. I didn't say that. But them niggas say, yeah, that stupid ass outfit and stupid ass jeans. Get a bigger shirt. Like they were saying that. I wasn't saying that. That's what they said.
He was one of the main events, obviously. No, the main event, actually. Cody Rhodes and John Cena. There's more other fights, but I'm just skip through. Cody Rhodes, John Cena. John Cena being the 60-time undisputed world heavyweight champion. Cody Rhodes, I don't know how much times he's won, but, he's essentially the younger version of John Cena, just coming up and shit.
Yeah.
But John Cena turning heel. Heel is eventually, it's basically a villain. There's no way anyone in the world doesn't know who John Cena is. He's essentially like the poster boy. He's like the Tom Brady of WWE. He's like the Derek Jeter of WWE.
Yeah.
He's just that guy. Everyone has known John Cena, heard of him, his song or the meme, anything like that. It's just John Cena. He's turned heel because he felt that essentially people have lost appreciation for him. Noticed that during the 2010s, he was just on a winning streak, and it was just everyone was against him because they realized, oh, he's gonna win, and he starts to feel like, yo, my whole career, I'm here to try to please y'all, to give y'all everything, and I gave y'all everything.
Yeah.
He's like number one when it comes to Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's like everything, bro. He's just the poster boy of WWE, and y'all just take it for granted. Y'all don't really appreciate me, so screw y'all. I'm doing my way. And turned heel, and it was a big shock and a shock factor, and it's still going to continue because he gave everyone, he was like 35 or 60 something dates, and essentially he's going to appear at every single pay-per-view or whatever dates that he has to pop up for his last
hurrah,
hurrah and shit. Won against Cody Rhodes at this WrestleMania. It's a bit lackluster because a lot of people wanted The Rock to come through. And essentially, because the whole thing started with The Rock. And
wait, so this shit gonna go on this little story gonna go on for another year and a half?
Not another year and a half. I would say right before the year is over.
Jesus, this is why niggas be frustrated with that wrestling shit. This is like this shit.
Bro. But the thing is, the storytelling when it comes to wrestling, it's not just like now. That shit goes back years, bro. And it's so. The best way I could put it is like with Marvel, with the whole cinematic universe and stuff like that, because they think about shit from like Iron Man 1 and make it so connective to like now. That's how it comes when it comes to wrestling and like the writers and everything like that, because the storylines for certain wrestlers and how they intertwine or just like certain outcomes is like, yo, this shit was kind of thought out because of 2 years ago, and then that 2 year event is because 4 years ago, and then like it's honestly really fucking insane how they do it. But John Cena won, kind of old fart, but my boy got his 17th win. He's supposed to retire with that belt. He's essentially saying that he is the last true champion to retire. And obviously everyone's kind of like, all right, bro, like you boasting yourself too much. Like relax. And yeah,
niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. Things like when I say like people are more interested in like that. Him getting the send off than niggas being tight at that shit. Yeah. Like niggas not trying to hear that shit. John Cena do his thing, and that's it. Niggas in movies and all types of shit. You think yes, they're gonna give him what he needs to do.
Of course, man. Of course.
So
when he won, they cheered for him, even though everyone was booing him beforehand. But it's just funny. It's dope because his whole career he was always the good guy, and he proposed it to Vince eventually one time. I forgot what year, but he proposed it to Vince McMahon when he was CEO or chairman of WWE that he wanted to turn villain, and they said no because you're the poster. Like there's no way. And he finally got the opportunity to do it now, and he's doing it, and it's fire. I fuck with it. Yeah. It's dope because it's like it's die a hero or live long to turn become the villain.
Yeah, live long enough to become a villain.
Yeah,
I think. Like I said, this year WWE has had this very, very large resurgence just in popularity, and I thought it was the Netflix deal and the Peacock, like them just streaming on Peacock as opposed to making you pay for a separate pay per view is such a very, very smart business move. Yes. So I think that's fire. I do like the idea of, how do I say it? Like John Cena is such a big part of, I think, so many from 17, not even, maybe even younger than that, to like 30 to 40-year-olds.
Yeah, he's been fighting for 20 years.
Yeah, he's such a big part of that giving him the proper send-off is important for WWE, especially it gives you time to come up with something. So I think it's dope. I think it's fire. I love that wrestling is like resurgence again. And I need if the Laker game if that wasn't a full day of the NBA playoffs, I'd have been tuned in. But
yeah, it's a lot.
It's the NBA playoffs.
I don't think.
I guess that's next on the docket here. Where we at? We got the Lakers 1-1 with the Timberwolves last night. Well, we're recording this Wednesday, so game 2 was Tuesday. We lost game 1. I'm a little worried, not because I don't think we'll win the series. It looks like for us to win the series is a lot more effort than I would like.
Yeah.
Like we look tired. Like we had to play so hard to win game 2.
Yeah.
And for that to be round 1,
it was real sweaty.
Yeah, I'm like, LeBron looked tired. Luka can score whenever he wants. So
Luka's going fucking crazy.
Yeah, Gobert is Luka's daughter at this point. Like, stop. Every time it's a switch, it's nasty.
Shitting on him, bro. Had him dancing, bro.
Yeah, it's getting ugly. But I think the Lakers still pull the series out. But I worry that if we don't wrap this up in like 5, we're going to be so tired because Golden State going to beat the shit out of Houston.
Yeah.
So we're going to be so tired versus Golden State. But I think Golden State's not a bad matchup for us because they're not a big team. The problem in Minnesota is they're so physical. Their wings are like 6'8", 6'9". But I still got the Lakers. I'm down to play Golden State next because Houston's a mess. So Lakers, Minnesota 1-1 right now. The Pacers are beating the shit out of the Bucks. If the Bucks lose this series, blow the team up. It's over with. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm going to shit on that coaching staff. Doc Rivers and Darvin Ham, that is the worst coaching combination in NBA history. I don't know what the fuck y'all thought this was. Shout out to my coach, JJ Redick. We got, what else we got? Knicks, Pistons 1-1.
Oh, yeah.
That's a tough series, man. The Pistons are so tough. The Knicks, I'm obviously rooting for the Knicks, but
some good basketball, but it's
great basketball.
Wild, bro. It's wild.
The freaking Clippers Nuggets is a bloodbath. Like that this series is a bloodbath.
That's BTA.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Belt to ass.
I mean, well, the Thunder Grizzlies is belt to ass. They won 50 game one, 20 something by game two. That Clippers Nugget series 1-1 right now. Jokic and Harden and Kawhi, they're all going to war. I don't know who's going to win that series. It's definitely going to go 7 games. It's 1-1 right now.
7 games.
I think so. It's going to go 7. OKC's being like I said, it's beating the shit out of the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. I think that's all of them. Memphis and OKC should just be put on Tubi at this point. We don't want to watch it, bro. You can take those games off. We don't give a fuck.
Oh, okay.
Orlando, Boston. Jason Tatum is out for game 2. He's hurt.
Yes.
So
wrist or something. Like
yeah.
that.
So
it's interesting.
that looks a little different now.
It's a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
They're not winning anything without Jason Tatum being fully healthy.
And it's like I don't pray on someone's downfall because obviously you know athlete and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, Tatum being on.
Listen, that makes this shit wide open, and OKC looks like a freaking AAU team. They are running all over the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies look discombobulated. They look like they have no business being in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
on some mercy rule type.
Yeah, like at this point it looks bad. So shout out to the playoffs. The playoffs are
it's interesting. It's
upticking
fun.
right now,
it's
man.
Fun,
These games
bro.
a lot of these games are great. This Lakers series is great. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's been bad basketball, but it's been relatively entertaining to watch. But I'm rooting for a Lakers Golden State second round because that is going to be primetime television.
Oh, yeah, that'd be fine.
We don't need Houston either. Them niggas not ready.
As we're recording this right now, Wednesday, Magic and Celtics right before the half. It's 47-43. Cavs and Heat in the first.
Oh yeah.
Quarter. So yeah, that's still good. And the Warriors and Rockets at 9:30. So it's still going. So by the time Friday comes up,
by Friday, we'll get the results of these things.
We'll get the results essentially. So it's fun. It's interesting. I can't front, bro. FanDuel going crazy with that shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It brings big business. Like fucking, they shut down 34th Street again when the Knicks played. Everyone went wild. We got that one dub, and we started fucking feeling ourselves. Got that second loss. Get that first loss, and it's just humbling experiences. But playoffs is fun. I can't front. It's sad because obviously we know like the finals will come, and then it's take a break for the basketball. Baseball takes over, and then football and stuff. But it's fire. It's dope, and I'm rooting for Lakers. I love New York, and we just. Bro, New York wins a fucking chip.
I'm down.
Bro, the hell.
I'm going to the parade. Yeah. I'm going to the parade. Like, we need a parade, but I just don't think this is the next year.
Yeah, no.
But there's a lot of work that needs to be done after the season.
Eventually in my lifetime.
Yeah, hopefully.
But Lakers, bro.
Lake. Well, I'm not going to do a little Lakers and 5 thing because Shannon, you little freaky ass man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all for sports, and I don't know if we have anything else. I think we've found a way to recap everything in 2 hours.
Yeah,
that is crazy. We didn't get into any business, but also as you guys are listening, well, I don't know if we've announced this as they're listening to this, but Summer Classic 5, summer party, summer event, One Last Dance. It will be in June. The details to come soon. Mm-hmm. All that information will be provided to you in the next week, so you guys can get your tickets, get your outfits. We'll have we'll have everything. Open bar. We got some hookah. We got some food. Merchandise will be available for purchase. Anything you can imagine. So I hate that. I'll probably start next episode with this as well. But I just want to acknowledge that we're doing that. Also, tomorrow is the Tyler Mckenzie 5K at Baldwin Park in Baldwin, New York. Check-in is at 8:30. The race starts promptly at 10. Obviously, if you guys are cult fans and have been listening to this for a while, this platform was started by my brother Tyler Mckenzie. Is obviously no longer here with us due to his fight with kidney cancer. Mm-hmm. So, we do a bunch of events throughout the year to honor him and his name through this platform and through plenty of other platforms. So if you can, there's plenty of time to register. You can register the day of as well. Yeah. If you don't want to run, you can walk. Just come out, support a good cause. There'll be food. There'll be little activities as well before and after the race. Yeah, it's a great time. It's a beautiful time. It is rain or shine. We run no matter what, or walk no matter what. So yeah, that's really. I want to make sure you guys say that. You guys hear that from me about all the things we got coming up. So we have the 5K Saturday. Next week, you guys will get full details about the upcoming Summer Classic, as we've been asked a bunch of times. So yeah, that's that. I think that's a good way to end this thing. Thank you guys for liking, subscribing, listening, doing all the beautiful things you guys do every single week. And we're out of here.